Hello there, folks, and welcome to another wonderful day for streaming. We are back with more Octopath Traveler today, focusing on finishing up some side quests as well as just generally getting some last minute stuff done. Um, we still have one more advanced job to unlock, but it is a little bit more of a bastard of a fight compared to the other ones, so the Warbringer, Warmaster, whatever you want to call it, will still be a little bit before we get that one. So instead, like I said, I figured we still have some quests to work on. We can kind of work our way through, and any that end in a fight that we can't do yet, then we pause and come back again after we've grinded and done other things and feel like we're good for them. So that being said, I'm gonna head in and actually the first one here, I need to go to Flame's Grace, which is here. And actually, we're gonna do a few things while we're in any given town. Um, yeah, when it comes to items, I don't like being odd on those. Oh, there, and I also, because I am weird about it, I am contemplating now. Let's see. Do I not have? Okay, that's that. And now, I guess with any blade, I want at least 4. Or with any weapon and or armor, I want minimum 4, maximum 8. So we'll only ever buy up to 4, but if we find more in the wilds that push us up above, as long as they don't push us up above 8, And those are items, so those also... Alright. That's all caught up on that stuff. Bar, but there's people here, so... We got that on everyone, alright. There. There. Okay.
Let us fight with honor. The battle.
How did you miss?
Victory. Victory. With each battle.
I understood why he kept missing there. Alright. And no one to worry about in there. Got everything we needed from that one. Ooh, a hidden item, you say? Another hidden item. Might as well work on getting this done in every town in the process of getting all the quests grabbed, because that is going to take a little while. We'll also try to work on doing the quests as we do this. Nothing there. Still... Oh, damn. Okay, we need to level up before we can finish that. Great weight upon their hearts, and I'm partly to blame for that. I helped lead them into madness together with that man who called himself a savior. I know that so many people are trying to recover from from that experience and rebuild their lives. But I still haven't done anything to atone for my crimes. I think I have to go back to Whisper Mill. Maybe if I do, then... Alright. Damn. Okay. So that finishes this. There's two ways I can do this. I think we'd be best off sort of more following the quest. Mind you, while we're here, health and everything is good, so I'm not worried about that. All right, let's see what this store has. Um, those items can be left where they are. No, not steal. We already. I was trying to get the scrutinized. Thank you. All right. Okay, still no good to steal or scrutinize. Can steal from her. Scrutinize her. All right. Grab that in a second. I just. Hidden items needed to be grabbed. All right. They did. It was
Indeed.
most vexing. I should introduce you. This is Eliza Woodward. Her father once headed the Knights Ardent. Pray don't mention it, Liana. His achievements are not my own. We came here to try to find out more about the ruins, where that altar lay. Oh, but I know you. I did not realize that you were also acquainted with Miss Liana. Well, if we all know one another, that makes things even easier. Never mind the niceties, the point is this. I want to find out more about that altar where Matthias held his awful ceremony. Yes, we had even gathered together a goodly number of people to aid us in this venture. But someone doesn't want us to. Our provisions have been ransacked, and we meet with obstacles every step we take. We've made no progress at all as a result. It is truly a bother. Okay. Let's actually talk to you and grab yours. It's a disgrace. That's what it is. He's raising the price to use this mill again. But it's not like I don't got any choice. Can't mill my wheat without a windmill. And what am I supposed to do? Okay. Western Whisper Mill Flats and enter the Forest of Purgate. This is not... That's Ebony Grotto. So... They want me to now go back out of town. Alright, speaking of... My fox seemed bothered by something lately. Afraid's more like it maybe. Alright. Well, we did that. Uh... Where the direwolf are.
There is no choice.
Okay, we don't have any... Well, I don't know if I have a way to break them.
I appreciate it, really.
My turn now.
No? That's true, I do have a way
Victory shall be mine.
to maybe break.
Now, what next?
Oh, flames, rage strong.
Out of my way.
Hmm.
Vic Death by 1,000 cuts.
Ah! A great inferno to scorch the land.
Yeah, no reason to waste a big spell on them. Go. Oh, danger level 58. Ooh, the only one that's gonna be rough for is Ulbrich. Hmm. Oh. Well, we might, you know, right here, we just saved. Screw it. Let's see what this fight is.
I will stop you here and now. It seems
Oh,
How about this?
damn.
The battle is truly joy. I will cut you down.
I'll not be defeated. Malefic stars, pierce our foes.
What is the logical course of action? The night risk, the air.
Damn.
joy. A miracle indeed.
Yeah, no.
Finished.
So much to learn.
Failed.
That is definitely not a fight we are ready for yet. Let's head further in. See if we can do the other fight yet.
This is the beginning of your end.
Um,
Light.
Have at you. Hyah!
I'll not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
An interesting dilemma.
okay.
Have at I will cut you down.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Nothing will quiet the storm. You should have studied harder.
Oh, where's that entrance? Huh.
Let us fight with honor.
An interesting dilemma. Teneba Operia.
I'll do my best. Ah!
Now then, your wounds are healed. My there.
Now.
Vic. Shine
Eh.
bright.
Oh, he's not even gonna get the XP.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Or not XP, SP. There it is.
Time to teach you a lesson. Out of my way.
Curse. The battle is truly joy. Holy strike! Strike true!
Now, what next? Nothing will quiet the storm.
Well then.
My turn. Out of my... I appreciate it. Really? What is... Nothing will quiet the storm.
My Malefic Star! Here's our foe! I am not made for such battles.
Let us fight with honor.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a chance to hit the cat who's just gonna leave. Unless...
Take
Damn,
this.
didn't do enough. Oh, it didn't just leave.
What is the logical course of action? The night risk to there.
I'll do my best. Ah!
Victory shall be mine. Holy strike! Strike true!
My... I appreciate it.
Had to try. It's gonna run now, though. It still didn't run.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Victory!
Well, Malefic Star! Here's our foe!
Oh,
I am not made for such battles.
okay. Chris flames burn bright. Okay.
Let us fight with honor. Have at you. Have at you. The battle out of my way. Have at you. Now then. Now then. My blade is on. I wreak havoc upon thee. The battle is truly joined, your wounds are healed. Victory out of my way! The battle. Now then. Death by 1,000 cuts! Have my blade is unbent! I wreak havoc upon thee! Have at you!
Here we go.
The thrill of the fight!
That was a lot easier than I would have expected it to be. Thought it might be so, and it seems my instincts were correct. Oh, shit. Every time. I worked at Matea's side, leading such people down a path of darkness. This is why I must atone for my sins. That is true. I can understand why your heart and your conscience pains you so. But I do not think that you trying to shoulder all of the blame yourself will help anyone in the end. They have turned their eyes to the future. They smile and they laugh and they live every day as a new day. Perhaps it is time you do the same. Allowing yourself to drown in guilt is not atonement. Both you and the people of this village have suffered the same wounds. Yet they have remembered how to smile again. I do so wish that you would as well, Liana. Eliza. Yes, just like that. I've always loved that smile of yours, Liana. Then I'll try. I'll try to keep smiling for you. Now that we've unearthed the villains who are hindering our efforts, we can look into those ruins at last. You have been a great aid to us, Traveler. Thank you. There we go. That. Oh, hey. We got the bishop's staff. I kind of want to check. Ooh. For thematic reasons, it's gotta be her that's got it. Alright. That means we can mark that one done. And now... Still Snow, where we've got a couple of, quests. Though admittedly, they should be in a little bit of an order. Alright, first off, let me see. He doesn't have enough. That's... Sure. Now he's got his... Might as well... There. That seemed like a good use, so now everybody has their currently equipped jobs fully unlocked. Alright, so this should be Ariana again. 1. What am I to do with my life now, I wonder? I have my freedom now. No longer am I bound to sell my body to pay my way in the world. No matter who I ask, I've found no decent work. The world is a cold place when one is alone. And this place is colder than any other. I'm sick of it. Now that I think on it, I've been tumbling from one job to the next ever since I left Azelhart's employment. Should be done. Everywhere I went, all I found were cold hearts and miserable work. Is there any warm place left in this world? Some warm-hearted master who would let me do decent work once again? Such dreams are too grand for a tired old whore. Damn! Okay. Yeah, let's start with buying. This again will take a little while. Oh, it's only supposed to be. Let's also check. We can sell both of those. I mean, this is the only one that I think can technically go even further than 8 and be fine, because I could, on some of these, it wouldn't be a bad idea to wear 2 of. Alright. Can't steal that dagger from her? Damn. Alright. Yeah, that you're gonna wish you had just let that go. You are now
Is
overkill
unbent.
death.
I wreak havoc upon thee! With each battle,
Um
I grow stronger.
alright. Swordbreaker and Soul Bow. Actually, putting yeah, there's Swordbreaker. Not that worth it. Alright, and what augmented bow of the Falcon. Some very interesting weapons here. Alright, well, that seems to be everything I can do in the town now, so... Guide. Alright, we need to take her to... Stoneguard. Specifically, locate Stoneguard Valley and talk to Natalia. Jeez. There must be such loyal creatures somewhere in this world. Good and true servants who only wish to work under the roof of a good mistress. But there are, ma'am. You have one right here. Pardon? You may call me Ariana if it pleases you, my lady, and I would gladly serve you till my last day if you would but let me. What a lovely way ye have with words. That calm grace, that poise, and those manners. Yes, I think we could get on very well. Would ye truly like to work for my lady's, as my lady's maid? I swear that nothing could please me more in this world, my lady. Then I am glad to welcome you into my employ, Lady Miss Ariana. Now there's only one more thing I need. Still lacking a good coachman to see me about in my carriage. Do you happen to know a coachman seeking new employment? If it pleases my lady, I might know of such a man. He is a skilled coachman, to be sure. I rode many a treacherous road in his coach and never came to misfortune. Oh, that does sound promising. It's as though the stars have aligned for me. Only I'm afraid that his manners can be a bit curt. Cannot say for sure what you might think of him, if he should even be willing to come here to work. So that finishes that one, and then we go back to the town. So now we need to travel back to Still Snow. Steal his heavy blade and plate shield. Scrutinize him because I want to make sure, but we're good. Surely folks must need a good coachman, but I can't find no work since my last job dried up. Alright. And we do the same thing where we guide him to Stoneguard. said, we're not going to be able to do that steal, but we can finish off this quest. Oh, are you the coachman that my Ariana spoke of? How glad I am that fate has brought us together. Would ye care to come to work in my household? My name is Natalia, and I promise ye I do well by my servants. Yes'm. I think I begin to see what Ariana meant. Curt indeed. How fortunate we both are, Aaron. I'm glad you agreed to come work here as well. I know you're trustworthy. You're going to have such a better life here. Could be. I've gotta admit, this place does seem pretty lush. Clean air, nice folk, and warmth. It's so warm compared to where we was. I know just what you mean, Oren. It is indeed warm here, in so many ways. I've spent so many years struggling to find work and barely keeping afloat. Now at last I feel like I've found a place where I can settle down and truly live. Now then, it's time we got down to work, I'd say. Today is the first day of your new postings, my two. I should quite like to go into town for a bit of shopping. Ariana, would ye accompany me? Of course, my lady. I would be delighted. There we go. Second quest down. And the next one has us go all the way up to Northreach. Can we scrutinize? Not without a lot of trouble. Damn. All right, what have you got? All I care about there. I don't think we have anything else to sell yet. Health is good, so I don't need to rest at an inn. Right, because the other things still need some leveling for that stealing. Might as well see a little party banter. And the hell are you thinking? Yeah, are you talking about the recent battle? I was only doing my part. Well, damn near cast that one spell right in my head. That was because you were standing where it needed casting. Fine, fine. Speaking of which, Ulbrich, I cannot help but notice that you seem fond of charging in head first. 'Tis how I do battle, I know no other way. Then might I suggest you peruse a book or two on tactics. It is most vexing to have one ally running willy-nilly into the path of one's spells. What are these two arguing about this time? I see. It is my duty to it is my duty to stand at it is my duty is it is my duty to stand at the van and stop the foe. If I fail to do this, then you do not have time to weave your magic. Magic we need, for there are some foes that can only be felled by your spells. You are quite right, I am only effective for as long as you can protect me. And when my spells fail, Therian is there to sneak in and deliver a coup de grace. That's more like it. Just so, magic and thievery are subtler arts than that of the blade. Warriors are simple men and favor the direct approach. Your ways are different, but no less formidable. Well said, my friend. I have nothing but the deepest respects for your fighting skills. The both of you, that is. Is something the matter, Therian? You've been silent for some time now. If you have something to say, let us hear it. I have the deepest respect for your abilities to go on and on about nothing. Maybe next time. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, that was good. I'm glad I stopped for that. Oh, hey, Silverfield pouch. That's some money back in our pocket. That. Oh, he's probably who the quest is from. So let's do this. Scrutinize. Nothing, of course. Oh, hey, okay. That should see you through. If that fever comes back, though, take this twice a day till it subsides. Thank you so much. We're so lucky such a skilled apothecary passed through our village. No need for thanks. It's my job is all. Sir, if I might ask, was I ever your patient before? Not that I remember, but I move about a lot. I feel like I met you before, long, long ago. Could be. Like I said, I move about a lot. I did stay in this village for a time, earning my keep as an apothecary. But when I lost my wife, I left this place. I was on the road for a long time after that. After all these years, though, I guess the fancy just struck me, and I thought I'd stop by, see the old place. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you'll stay with us this time forever. Hmm. Melissa. Soon it'll be the anniversary of the day I lost you. Is that why my feet brought me back here? Not like I've got any right to face you again if I ever could. Okay. Nothing in there. Done both for him. Nothing in there. Let's see. Wow. And trying to do all this, I have definitely spent all my money. Let's see, nothing. Guess maybe if I do just drop it to a specifically for, because I'm never. I don't think we could ever have a setup that would require more than 4 people having a certain weapon or armor. Well, the armor, technically, yes, everybody could wear the same armor. But I think in most cases, the armor we'd want people wearing is going to be different enough that, again, selling to 4 of each should be fine. And, I mean, there's honestly probably a bunch of old crap that I could just get rid of. But I'm weird about the collecting side of things. Oh, nope. Oh, well, we got enough to get the 4th one of those. Alright, now we're out till we get more. I think if I challenge him when I leave and come back, he won't still be knocked out, I hope.
'Tis a good day for battle. The battle is. Now then. The battle. Have it out of my way. Victory shall be mine. Death by 1,000 cuts. My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee.
Damn.
Damn. A miracle indeed. Now then. Your wounds are healed. Now then. The battle is truly joined. My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon.
Are you kidding me? Oh,
Victory shall be mine. Now then. Damn. Your wounds are healed. Damn. Your wounds are healed.
little time healing back up.
The battle is truly joined. Your wounds are healed. The battle. The battle is truly joined. Now then, your wounds are healed. Now then, your wounds are healed.
Come on.
Have at you.
Don't miss this time.
I wreak havoc
Thank
upon
you.
thee.
Phew.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Well, now we need to go to Victor's Hollow for the next part of Ogin's quest, but it is time we take
Good
a
day to you.
break.
Aye.
So, give me just a few moments to go ahead and run ads, and we'll come back with more of these side quests once that's complete. So I'll see you guys in just a few moments. Alrighty, we are back, so let's get right on into the game here. And we are looking for we'll do this as well, but we'll come back. Nope. Okay. I just realized I shouldn't be doing that. Are you the flower girl? Yep. Alright.
Gracious me!
Oh good. We can easily steal that. Means now we can go back to Northreach. And we'll check a couple of things. First off, yep. Oh, look. Alright, where's Ogun then? Uh... It seems like they don't grow around here anymore. They're called Mind Me Always. Go. This is a Mind Me Always. My wife loved these best of all. Thank you. Melissa, I'm home at last. Remember how much you loved Mind Me Always blossoms? I trust a handful of these of I thrust a handful of these at you when I proposed to you, standing on that field outside the village. You took them, and your smile was brighter than the sun. Not a day has ever passed when I don't think of you. I've been wandering all this time, looking for a reason to keep on living. And I think I finally found it. I'm gonna keep on helping people as an apothecary for a little while yet, so I won't be coming to join you as soon as I thought I might. I hope you'll watch over me, and wait for me to come to you. One more thing. There's someone I'd like to introduce you to someday. I hope you won't mind if I bring him by here. He's the one who reminded me what it really means to be an apothecary. Aw, he wants Alphen to come. Okay. There we go. That's that done. Next. I think we actually have this quest. Means I know. Yeah, yep. Oh no, wait. Scaredy Sheep was probably the one for the other. Okay. So for this one, actually wants us to travel to Sunshade Tavern. Trying to provoke Brian. That should be easy enough. There we go.
Tis a good day for battle. Now then.
Got a decent specialty attack, at least.
Have at you. Out of my way. Victor.
Good night.
My blade is
Oh my god.
I wreak havoc upon thee! The battle is now then. Now then. My blade
Got
is
hit with the first one.
10,000
Oh.
cuts. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry. It's just that I've got a tab to pay at the tavern, you see, and but I only raised the price a bit. Well, perhaps it was more than a bit. Fine. I'll return the fee to the mill back, to the old price. Will that satisfy you? Thought I could keep living the lifestyle I was accustomed to if I just charged a bit more for my mill. But I don't want to get involved in some sort of scuffle over this awful backwater. No, nothing. Never mind. I'll do better from now on. Don't you worry. Alright. That's that one done. Oh, we're in here. Hey, discount at the end. That's useful. Alright, is this the one that needs me to go? Yeah. Nope. Just seeing that HP tells me we can wait on that one. Next. World map. Up here. Double court. There it is. Yeah, we need more money too. Okay, so it's this Mick and Mac make make a difference depending on who. Nope. Okay. Hi there, missed us like a landlocked sailor misses the sea, didn't you? We be here on official business. Got a delivery for you from the captain. Took you long enough, didn't it? Ain't no controlling the tides, now is there? Research is a battlefield, and in it, we scholars are constantly fighting to conquer more territory. I requested the materials that I needed for my research from you to aid me in this war, but it seems you failed to realize the urgency of the matter. I don't believe I'll be requiring the services of your trading company ever again. What? You're yanking me chain? Me chain, ain't ye, matey? If it had only been a matter of punctuality, that would have been one thing. But no. Why don't you go and ask that captain of yours for the reason? You got a problem with the captain now? Indeed, that brute Leon. We know all about him. Coming around with that fearsome look on his face and demanding that innocent civilians hand over their money. Quit your filthy lies. And if you dare deny him, he runs you right through with his great poleaxe. To think we were doing business with such a villain. Villain? Ye take that back, ye salty sea slugs! Everyone's heard the news by now, how Captain Leon gave up on mercantry and returned to his old pirating ways. Captain would never. That's right, he told us he'd changed his ways. Make all the excuses you want, it doesn't change the fact that we won't be asking your company for so much as another pebble. We don't have to take this kind of abuse from the likes of you. Bunch of bookish buffoons who ain't never done a day of real work in your lives. What was that? You're not refusing to give us your business. We're refusing to take your business. Our pebbles are too good for ye anyway. Good then. Yeah, good then. Okay. Now I gotta find this Leon. It's not actually Leon. Oh. Yar, we strong take from the weak. We strong take from the weak, that's the way of the world. Says I, the dread pirate Leon Bestrali. Wahaha, eh? Why are you looking at me cockeyed? I'll have your guts for garters, I will. It's some nerve to face the pirate of my caliber, ye swashbuckler. Yar, I accept as long as he got some coin in your purse.
Fight with honor. Have at you.
Actually don't have. Okay.
Now then. Victor. Victor. My blade is
Oh my god. What is his... Okay, I need to check that sword.
Your wounds are healed. Victory shut. No. My blade is unbent. I wreak havoc upon thee. Have at you. Cursed.
Thank you. I just needed to hit
unbent.
once with
I
that.
wreak havoc upon thee. With each battle, I grow stronger.
That's the one. Yes, that's him, all right. The filthy thief. Captain, say it ain't so. But we all swore we'd gone over to the straight and narrow.
Pulling a chain.
Hello?
Sorry.
This scallywag's a right fraud. What do you mean by that? He does look an awful lot like the captain, I give you that, but you can't fool us that easy. You rotten rogue. You've been calling yourself Captain Leon and stealing off good folk, is that it? But, do you mean... What do you mean? I am the one, the only, the pirate Captain Leon Bastrale. You don't know, do ye? Captain Leon's pirating days are over. If you're gonna impersonate someone, at least do your damn research. I never knew that. Phew, well, I feel light as a breeze now that's cleared up. Got that right. It makes me blood boil seeing someone sullying the captain's good name like that. I'm sorry, you two. It seems that we were mistaken. Yes, quite thoroughly. Water under the bridge. Never did like apologies, giving them or taking them. That's right. It's that sorry sea snake who's to blame here. We'd be happy to help with you swats with procuring your crystals in the future. And we would be happy to request the service of you bunch of crusty sea dogs. Thanks to ye as well, friend. Yeah, ye were a true aid to us, trusty as the North Star. Hey. There we go. Another one down. Princess Mary Redux is in Rippletide. Alright. I'm gonna stop worrying about a lot of this at this point and just try to get these quests done. After we're at a spot where we're really just in, pretty sure we have been here recently enough as well. Like I said, I'll worry about, all the thieving and scrutinizing and everything later as well. And just focus on the quests. Means... Mind you, if it's people we have to specifically talk to for the quest, so we don't know what'll happen to them afterwards, we'll get that done. Or try to. Alright. Oh, what a surprise it is to meet you here. Pray do not tell anyone of my identity. It would not do for anyone to know that the Crown Princess of Atlasdam is abroad like this. The truth is that I came to meet the great scholar, Professor Paul, who was my tutor when I was a young child, and he is on his way back here now. Professor Paul has been traveling around on an island nation off the mainland for the sake of his research. It's been a decade since he left those shores, but today at last the ship bearing him is due to at this harbor. Every free hand to the sea! A great ship has foundered in the harbor. To your boats. We'll need every boat we've got to help the people. They won't make it long among those waves. No, it can't be. Forgive me, but I must go find out more. Alright, so, northern Rippletide Coast. let's get a save since it's been a little bit since we did that. Not long, but hey. There was a save spot right there, so might as well use it. It's weird, because that feels like that should be something right there, but okay. Lights typically mean the actual way. Okay. Um...
I appreciate it. Really? What is the logical course of action?
Victory shall be mine. Your wounds are healed.
Well then. Maleficent Star, pierce our foes.
Now then.
Out of my way. An interesting dilemma. A night risk finesse.
I'll not be defeated.
My blade is un...
What?
Yeah, easy enough.
I appreciate it. Really? Don't start things you can't finish.
Flame, protect us.
Hmm.
Out of my way.
Lightning.
I'll not be defeated. Maleficent Star, pierce our foes.
Victory shall be mine.
What is the logical course of action?
Curse witchery.
I'll do my best. Maleficent Star, pierce our foes.
Okay.
Unparalleled.
I figured he might have had it with just a single blast.
Down. Thus ends your lesson. Time to teach you a lesson.
I'll do my best. Malefic star, pierce our foes.
The battle is truly joined.
He's got nothing. Alright,
I will cut you down.
My turn. I appreciate it. Really. An interesting dilemma. Venta Solpa. Out of my way. I appreciate it. Really. Now. Oh, flames, rage strong. Thus ends your lesson.
thank you for the items. And guide. Alright.
I've done my research on you. Lightning. Ah! Now then.
Holy strike. Strike true.
I'll do my best. Malefic star, pierce our foes.
Now, what next?
Well, damn.
Nothing will quiet the storm. Not bad. A passing grade.
Alright, nothing else really makes a difference, so we'll come back. Huh. Yes, who might you? No, Your Highness. Yes, it is me, Mary. I am so relieved to find you alive and well. What a shock, my goodness. I should hardly have recognized you. Even in my dreams, I could not have imagined you would grow into such a fine lady. Now the wild little princess that I knew, using broken branches as play swords as she ran unchecked about the royal gardens. Please, sir, let us keep tales of the past in the past, if you please. I have never felt more keenly the 10 years that have passed since I left the continent until this moment. Such a long time it does feel like it now. I wonder if you still recall, Professor, a certain event when I lost you one of your precious books? Of course I remember it. I had only meant to play a prank. I had hidden that precious tome of yours in one of the palace's chimneys. And what misfortune it was that it should have been on the very day that the chimney sweep came to do their duty. It was spring, and so I hadn't thought there was any chance of anyone would set a fire. And still, the book ended up so awfully coated with soot that it could never be read again. But when I tried to apologize to you, you told me this. If you regret your actions, then there is no need for me to scold you further. But I hope you will promise me 2 things. The first, that you will never do such a thing again. And the second, that you will take this empty tome, and fill it with your own words. Write down all that you've learned from this day onward, and when you have filled this entire volume, return it to me. I look forward to the day when I will get to read about all that you will learn in life, my princess. I still remember every word of that conversation as though it were only yesterday. Yet it was more than 10 years ago now. How the time does fly. I have kept both of my promises, Professor Paul, and this belongs to you. This book, so you truly did complete it. You have learned a great deal in these 10 years. Now I understand very well the grace and wisdom in your eyes. And look at the worn pages of this volume. I can tell exactly how hard it is that you've been working on it all this time. Everything that I am today is thanks to the wonderful tutors I have had, like you, Professor Paul. I owe you my eternal gratitude for saving the professor. I am so glad that I was able to see my promise fulfilled. Hey, absolute 0 staff. That sounds interesting. All right. Next one is in. Grandport. All right. Oh, it's interesting. All right. I could use a heal, so do that quick first. We don't have much money, so I'm not gonna worry about the shops right now. Ah, this is Cordelia, so steal from her. We'll scrutinize her. And then we'll talk to her for her quest. Oh, Noah. I do hope you're alright. She has never left my letters unanswered for so long before. I didn't know what else to do with myself, so I came here. I do hope that nothing is the matter. Alright, travel to West Grandport Coast. Challenge action to defeat the brigand. Directly outside the main 3 arc bridges leading to Grandport to obtain the letter. Steal all those healing grapes from you first. This is, yeah. Time to challenge him. This should be a fairly easy fight. Though I meant to double check,
Tis a good day for battle. Have at you. Have at you. Have at you.
Again, why?
Have at you. Cursed witchery. Your wounds are healed. The my blade is unbent. I wreak havoc upon thee. Damn. Your wounds are healed. Cursed. A miracle indeed. Out of my way! Damn! A miracle indeed! Victor! No! Victory!
Oh my god!
Now then! Now then! Out of my way!
Is he just blind?
Have at you! Out of my way! A miracle indeed!
Not the one I meant to do, but that works for now.
Your wounds are healed. The battle is truly joined. Shine bright. Victory shall be mine. Shine bright.
Come on.
My blade is
Okay, I need to check the blade he's got.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Damn it all, you'll rue this day. His accuracy is just crap. It shouldn't even be that bad compared to others. Maybe instead of the, do I have something that would increase his accuracy? best we have. Damn. All right. Mm-hmm.
You see,
Yeah. So Noah's letter did not reach me because those mountain bandits had robbed the mail carrier. Oh, what a weight off my heart. I'm so glad that nothing had happened to Noah herself. Cordelia? Noah! Cordelia, what in the world are you doing here? So my letters were stolen by bandits and never reached you? Well, though I'm sorry to have caused you such distress, I'm so glad you're here. Now you must tell me what happened next in that story of the princess and the noble thief. Uh, Noah, please don't mention such an embarrassing thing in front of others. What do you have to be embarrassed about? I think it's a wonderful story. It's so romantic. Cordelia writes the most wonderful stories. She sends them to me in installments. No, it's Noah's travel narratives that are truly amazing. Oh no, those are just my imagining of what it might be like to travel the world someday. I wouldn't want anyone else to read them but you, Cordelia. The thought is mortifying. Anyone should be delighted to read them. I am always so moved when I read your tales of thrilling adventures and new discovery during your grand journey around the world. Thank you, Cordelia. You will keep writing me still, won't you? Of course. Alright. So that, and now... The direst desire... It's also here, but we gotta go a little further into town for that. Hopefully this won't be too bad a fight.
Let us fight with honor.
Hit, damn it!
Battle is truly
Thank you.
too slow. The battle.
It's not because of the crit thing of Werner's sword, is it?
Now then. Too slow.
Let me try. I may try switching out his.
Too slow. Victory out of my way. Victory. The my blade is I wreak havoc upon thee. Too slow. Havoc.
I need to check that.
Victory. 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 My blade is
Okay, we had a better general time there.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
All right. Alright, let's get his quest now. There's without fail for 70 years. Got enough volumes to fill a whole library by now, but I don't have much to write about these days, of course. Is there still anything for an old man to experience so thrilling that it demands to be recorded in a diary? Alright, okay, I need to get 3 specific items. Alright, so, first to Boulder Fall, which is here. Might already have gotten this item, because that was this guy. Yep, astonishing object. Okay. Next is to... Well, that was... There is... Wellspring. Wellspring. Alright, that's what we needed from Wellspring, and next is Duskburrow. Well, there's Duskburrow. Marvelous memento. Awesome. Cool. We got another hit. That one's easy enough to grab from here, so we'll just grab that. Then travel back to Grandport. Oh. Working on these side quests, even if you take them all when you get the chance, just a lot of back and forth. These days, yada yada. Here you go, good sir. Oh. What is that you have there? Could I have a closer look? Whoa. I've never even dreamed that such a thing could exist. I cannot believe this. I feel like I have discovered a whole new world of possibilities. I've got to put this down in my diary at once. The words practically write themselves. I can hardly stop myself. It's been years since I felt so inspired. Ah, what joy. Phew. Now that's a proper diary entry. Thank you for this. Of course, you featured in my writing as well. Don't forget to keep up with your own diary, you hear? Life is long and full of many challenges. Your heart and mind will change along the way. If things get tough, try opening up your old diaries and taking a little trip down memory lane. When you are feeling lost, remembering who you were before will help you understand who you need to be now. Until we meet again, then. Alright, that's done. Okay, so the next one we might not be able to get yet. Um, because this requires another quest I don't think we've done yet. Let's rest at the inn just to heal up. And then it is time again for a break. So, we will take a little bit of a break, run our ads again, and then when we come back, we travel to West Swarky, and see if Alphas, or if the Impresio is there for the Alphas and the Impresio, uh, or for at Journey's End. But I think, like I said, that requires another quest that I don't think we've done yet. But we'll see. So we'll take our break now, and then we'll check on that when we get back. See you guys in just a little bit. Alrighty, back again and ready to continue on with these. So let's get going into this. Like I said, we need to go. The nice thing is, because the marker will show up if we are on the map, if it's there. Well, there's something we can grab while we're here. Don't think that's... Maybe it is. Presario. Oh, why, hello. I didn't expect to see you again. The trope is all doing fine, though we do still miss Kit. We'd been hoping to carry on down this route, but there's a fearsome monster up ahead, we've heard. A traveling swordsman passed by not so long ago. Once we told him the rumors, he said that he would defeat the monster. But he has not returned. I do hope he's alright. Forgive me. I was not equal to the task. Are you alright, man? What a frightful wound. Someone, fetch some bandages at once. Please, do not trouble yourself on my behalf. You there. Do you know one another? Indeed, this kind stranger was my greatest friend when my heart was broken by the cruel woman LeBlanc. Responsible for bringing me to the lovely Flora, my true love and other half. It seems that fate continues to guide us, bringing the two of us to meet once more. I feel quite the same. For all that you have helped us in the past, I hope we might ask your help once more. Do you think you could defeat for us the monster that keeps us from traveling the road ahead? I would also be glad to leave the task to one as able as you. The monster is a fearsome one, but I know your strength. If even you cannot defeat such a monster, I don't know who would be able to.
Indeed.
Don't think this is this one, though.
Will not fail.
What is the logical course of action? So much to learn. What?
The battle is truly
Well then,
Jeez.
my turn now.
my turn.
Now, what
Oh,
next?
actually, that does help to know.
Much to learn.
Have at you.
I appreciate it. Really.
My turn now. Let your wounds be healed.
Victory shall be.
So much to learn. What?
I'll do my best.
Next turn is going to be our big damage turn, so let's just get... Okay. I don't think it'll survive this.
My
8,000.
time to steal the show.
It's another...
Here I go! Malefic star, pierce our foes!
Yeah.
Now the true lesson begins.
There we go.
Roll down. Not bad. A passing blow.
So you did it. Well done, my good warrior. Expected no less of you. Astounding. You're even stronger than I knew. You took the very words from my mouth, my friend. You put my skill with a blade to shame. It seems I still have far to go. I shall put myself to training at once. I remain grateful for you, for your aid in this fight. Thank you from me and the troop as well. You've done us a great favor again. Ah yes, and I meant to tell you before. We did have a letter from Kit after you left us. He is headed now to the place where he is to meet the woman who knew of his father. Oh, are you speaking of a common acquaintance? And what a coincidence. I've also heard rumor of the wind that the Lady LeBlanc is off to meet her perfect man at last. It seems she was headed for the land once known as the Kingdom of Hornburg. Is his fate toying with us again? A coincidence? I suppose stranger things have happened. So that was this one, Alphaz and the Impressio, taken care of. But now, while we are still here, our Kit has set off for an abandoned ruin in the fallen kingdom of Hornburg, according to his letter.
It's like
I hope he will find what it is he seeks there. To the ruin. Oh. And that's at Journey's End. However, I have a feeling, by the sheer number of fights and the fact that one of them is a very nasty boss fight with a lot of health, between all the things, that is very much our end fight. So we have the quest, we will not be doing it. So instead, we're off to... Out of curiosity, where is these newer ruins we can travel to? Ah. Oh, okay. Interesting. We need to head to Stone-Guard. We probably should heal. Yeah, more banter. There was quite a crowd here before, whatever was the occasion. A wedding parade, they were saying. You don't say. I've assisted at a number of weddings myself. Indeed. Wakes and weddings alike all fall within the purview of the Church of the Flame, do they not? That's right. Needless to say, weddings are far more lively and extravagant. The highlight is when the bride and groom stand before the priest and blow out the 12 candles. That's when the couple makes their vow to the 12 gods, right? Yes, although the precise words of the vow often differ depending on local customs. They usually involve making a promise to face any hardship together and praying for the gods to watch over them. After the vows have been said, the newlyweds blow out the candles. Come to think of it, I remember seeing a long wall of white cloth hanging up and around the candles. Indeed, the bride's family provides the cloth, but do you know the reason for it? I figured it was merely to keep out the breeze. In a sense, it is said that ill winds blow out from the afterworld when couples make the vows. The white sheet forms a barrier between this world and the next, keeping death and misery at bay. You don't say. Live and learn, eh? When the time comes for either of you to be wed, I would be honored to preside over the ceremony. Sure. I shall keep that in mind, should such a day come, that is. Alright. Be sure. Alright. Yes, yes. How can I help you? Russell, have you found the third volume of the Mountaineer's Journey yet? Yes. In fact, I have up to volume 4. Good. Then I'll get to work on volume 3. In the meantime, could you get started on the 4th tome over there? But of course, Dominic. My life has been very different since being arrested for stealing that tome. After I was released, I had no place to go and eventually drifted to this town. I'm now learning about manuscripts from Dominic. He's taken me as his apprentice. I can't find work as a scholar, but there's not really much I can do otherwise. Thankfully, Dominic picked me up, despite the fact that I reeked of liquor and hopelessness. Dedicated myself to being his apprentice. I won't make a foolish mistake. The foolish mistakes I did in the past. Someday I hope to write my own books and donate them to libraries the world over. That's why we're currently researching the histories of the land. But we're still lacking information on certain places. Love to look into it myself, but I've got enough work from Dominic to keep me busy for days. Alright, so again, we need to travel places. First, Boulder Fall. Okay. After Boulder Fall is still snow. Outside the church. And finally, come on, Duskboro. Now, the stone guard. All right. You went all the way to research this for us? Can't thank you enough. With this information, we'll have our books done in no time. I've realized just how much work goes into making a single book. And yet, the me of the past was still willing to sell one just to make a small profit. When Dominic heard about what I'd done in the past, he told me something. You and I are one and the same. Even though you're a free man now, it doesn't feel like you've atoned for your crimes, does it? I know the feeling. I like this because this shows the world building of like, okay, here's how what you've done that's interacted with the world has changed it. If you don't have anywhere to go, why don't you work with me? Until the day you can forgive yourself. At least let me do that much. Because Dominic was the one who had translated from the far reaches of hell for that ritual. We had only just met, but he sincerely wanted to help me. He didn't say it, but I know something happened to him in the past. That's why I want to atone properly for what I did. I want to be able to forgive myself for it. And I want to help him forgive himself too. It's never too late. It's actually really cool and really well done, these side quests that help wrap certain things up. So off to Wellspring now. May already have this quest. Okay. Is this the one that required me to go beat... Yeah, this was that snake. Okay. We should be good to do that now. After all, we've beaten hardier things than them.
Let us fight with honor.
Oh, ice, pierce them through.
Victory shall be mine.
I'll not be defeated.
I didn't think so, but for the funny purposes of it, I needed to see.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Oh.
My turn.
They're not gonna survive her attack, are they?
What's this? Oh, ice, pierce them through.
Malefic star, pierce our foe.
Yeah, well.
I hope I've grown more able.
got better things to do.
My turn now. Oh, sacred light!
Victory shall be mine. Holy strike. Strike true.
An interesting dilemma. Ignis Arder! Mike. I appreciate it, really.
Surprised they survived that. That's fine. They won't survive this.
Rage, roll.
Well, Maleficent star! Here's our foe! I am not made for such battles.
All right.
I will stop.
Lightning. Now, what next?
Witchery.
My turn. There. Now, what next? Glacius Claudette. What? Try death. A tempest of ice shall rage.
Victory shall be mine. Use this.
Out of my way.
Okay.
Here.
Have at you. My blade is unbending. Ilfrid, lend us your power.
Now, my focus is unparalleled. The night risk.
Yeah, that's sort of why I did that just now. I was like, that's gonna be
Night risk.
devastatingly powerful. And then we can also have her do this.
Well then, here I go! Maleficent star! Here's our foe! I'll do my best. Let your wounds be healed.
Now then. What? Now, what
Let your wounds be healed.
Elemental break. Elemental break.
Um,
Now then.
yeah.
Ha! Have my blade is unbent. I wreak havoc.
I will
upon
be
thee.
surprised if this thing lives.
Might. I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the show.
Alright. Yeah, that was a heck of a lot easier fight now. You're the one who came asking about the serpent. Don't tell me. You defeated it? I never actually believed that there was a giant serpent like that. I told you. Why didn't you believe me then?
Well,
I should have. Forgive me. But you actually managed to bring that giant serpent down. I sure wasn't able to do it. You're strong, alright. This man is the one who was behind that giant serpent in the cave. What were you thinking setting a creature like that loose? Who are you to criticize me? I will have my revenge. Those filthy misers in the black market. I worked as a bodyguard for them for years, and they suddenly decide they've got no need for me anymore? Is that it? But now they'll learn better than to think they can get along without me now that I've got my serpent. And that's why you brought that giant serpent here, for revenge upon your former employers. That's right! I trained and trained to be able to bend that beast to my will. He's even more despicable than I thought. It's a good thing we caught him now. You really saved us from a spot of trouble here. Alright. So that is that quest done. The next is the adventures of Ali, which is in Sunlands. We saw him there earlier. Alright, Alright, what have you got for us, Ali? Oh, so we meet again. The great merchant Ali, at your service. I've saved up a small fortune, if I do say so myself. I'm on my way back to my hometown now, in fact. I guess my father's probably waiting for me to come back home. But for some reason, I find myself in no big hurry to get back. Oh, that's it. I just had an idea for a brilliant new pitch. You know how rodents are always causing trouble for people who live in the desert? So everyone wants a cat that can be trained up as a great mouser? It can be a bit hard on folks, though, to keep a cat just for that purpose. That's where my prowling cat clamor will come in. That's what I'll sell next. Even the fiercest rat will go running at the sound of a cat, and you won't have to pay for cat food either. Hey, why don't you help me? Want to collect some prowling cat clamor for yourself? Off you go, you can do it. Not like that's even possible. There's no such thing. I'm sorry, Dad. Huh. Alright, so we need to go to Marsaline. Find Ali's father and guide him here.
How further?
No. Think.
How further?
Oh, hey. Here. Yeah, Meruf. Alright. This is the one we want. Merchant who could sell sand in the desert. However, for some time, his triumph is trade were only known amongst fellow merchants. Alright. So this is where you've been skulking about, eh? I'm gonna become a great merchant, I'm gonna become a better merchant than you ever were. That's what you boasted when you ran off, wasn't it? But your big mouth didn't serve you so well out in the real world, did it? Eh, Ali? Father, what are you doing here? Well, you never came home after that fight. What was I supposed to do? You're still such a child, getting all bent out of shape and running away just because you lost an argument to your old man. You're saying I lost the argument? You haven't changed a bit since then, still a stubborn old coot. You're the one who was wrong. I've been doing great as a merchant. Prepare yourself, old man. I wouldn't want you to keel over when you see this. What do you have to say about that, huh? See how much I've earned making my way as a merchant? That's a fine bit you've earned, indeed. And what about trust? Have you earned that as well from the people you've been selling to? What? Trust is what a merchant needs to survive, not a pile of leaves. The money always comes second. Trust comes first. Father, of course I've earned my customers' trust. I've never told a single lie to any of them. Is that so? Then I'm proud of you, my boy. You really never change. You know, I only ever wanted to become a merchant because of you. You were like a hero to me when I was little. So I'm sorry. I've wanted to apologize all this time. I'm sorry I just ran away without a word like that. I'm sorry I made you worry. The really important thing are the hardest to say, aren't they? Even when they're just two little words. You did a fine job, son. Welcome back, Ali. I'd say it's high time we both headed back home. Glad to be back. Hey, Dad, I've been thinking. What would you say to using this money I've saved to open up a new shop? Sounds like things are about to get pretty busy. Hey. Yet another quest down in the books. Next is... in Wellspring. We tried to scrutinize you, right? Yep. Alright. Jeez. Oh, not steal again. Alright, say, oh, so we meet again, and well met indeed. Captain, please, this is no time for talking. God's teeth, man. Would you insist that I don't even greet a former comrade? There is still such a thing as common decency. I'm very sorry, but the captain is a frightfully busy man. But we are nearing the changing of the guards. If you can wait a little while, there should be more time to speak soon. I have a very old friend, you see, a man named Donovan, who serves the Church of the Flame as a bishop. I've not heard any word from him of late, though. At first, I was not concerned, but has always been regular in his correspondence until now. Okay, travel to Goldshore Cathedral in Goldshore. There we go. Here, yes, let's in up, actually. Or rest up. Might as well get those back. I want to say the cathedral was up here. Oh, dang it, I hit down, but because I hit it a moment too soon, it does not like to work. Recognize him. There we go, we got his condition. Alright, so now we've got his position. We go back to Wellspring and let good old Captain of the Guard know. Definitely got some level grinding we're gonna need to do still. I had hoped I would be seeing you again. Do you have good news to report to me, or ill? I see, so Donovan is still in good health, and his daughter is 7 already. Did not realize that a bishop's work could leave him so busy, but then Donovan was always a single-minded man. I suppose it's nearly a decade now since I first met him. I was a mercenary in those days, wandering the various lands in search of work. I met Donovan only a short time after he met his wife. They were dark days. His wife was kidnapped in the early days of their marriage, you see, and I was captured by the Knights Ardent, who had mistaken me for the villain responsible. I was nothing but a wandering vagrant. I had no one to vouch for me, no way to prove my innocence. I thought I would be hanged till dead. But I was fortunate that Lord Woodward, the head of the Knights Ardent, and Donovan both believed me innocent. It was only thanks to their firm belief that the true criminal was found at last. It's been a long time since I last thought of those days. I certainly never would have imagined then that I might one day be standing here in such a position of authority. I may miss the freedom at times, but I do feel that the work I am doing now is worth doing. But still, it does not mean that I never look back to the past and long for those days. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason. I stand here today because of where I was in all my yesterdays. They have served their purpose. Alright. Now, this one may be another one that will require grinding to be able to do, but let's see. Nope, dang it. What are they doing? Alright. Hmm? Alright. That actually grant the quest. Actually, this shouldn't be too bad. I'm glad you've come, Perculi now. I am just now considering a new entertainment I might offer to my people. People do not live merely to survive each day. They live to see the pleasures they hope tomorrow might bring. That is why one of my duties to my people is to provide them with pleasure that give them the strength to make it through each day. I have asked for the opinions of my vassals, and come to a decision. I must now please only the rich and the fortunate. I must not please only the rich and the fortunate. And so I have decided to put on a series of plays that will bring pleasure to the masses. But my advisor and I know little of such things, play acting in the world of the theater. We will need help to make this production a success. I must admit that I have little faith in our success as it stands. Ah. Let's grab these items and then off to Everhold. Contract our king here. Everhold is right here, isn't it? Yes. Wow. Like, I think I could take him, but damn, if it's requiring level 55 to challenge him, I'd be worried that maybe I can't. Huh.
Good day to you. Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah. So you are the director of the Mountain Theater we hear so much about.
Well,
You are familiar with our modest theater? Your Majesty. That is an honor I would never have dreamed of. Not at all. I feel much relieved to have you here to consult with. You see, I have been considering a new entertainment for the benefit of my people, and the idea of a series of plays was proposed to me. That is wonderful to hear, Your Highness. But constructing a stage and assembling all we will need will cost a fair deal. That issue is one we must resolve to move forward. I see. In that case, might I suggest something like this? I had little idea it was possible to do away with so much of the stage with only a bit of creative thinking. Yes, Your Highness. The stage and props are not but tools made to make the illusions easier to maintain, but a skilled player needs neither to captivate his or her audience. So all we truly must provide is a space for the plays to be performed by able actors. If I'm not mistaken, Your Highness, it seems that you wish to host more than one play. Perhaps you might provide your people not only with the joy of watching great theater, but also with the joy of creating great theater. The joy of creating great theater. Indeed, this is something I had overlooked. Yes, the pleasure of the theater is not restricted to those standing in the audience. Merely watching another's acting and nothing else is to experience only a half of the wonders the theater offers. Giving the people the chance to not only witness great theater, but to take part in it as actors, playwrights, directors. And in the process, supporting the development of skillful artisans who may continue to support the theater's arts going forward. Nothing would please me more than being able to open the door to the world of the theater to more people. And I should like nothing more than your assistance in this venture. Already your advice has been invaluable. Together, we will make this an age of theater. I already have decided the topic of the first play, in fact. Have you indeed, Your Highness? You must tell us of your journey, my good adventurers. You have traveled the wide expanses of the continent. Your grand adventure should surely be the subject of our first performance. The 8 tales of the 8 travelers, each walking the path that fate laid before their feet. I do think that yours will be a tale capable of moving the hearts of men. Alright, and now Zeph and Mercedes starts in Clearbrook. Brook. I think most everyone here should also be pretty well taken care of on the thievery and scrutinize front. Okay. So, this is actually the next quest. Before we take it, we are right at time for break, so we'll take our break now. When we come back, we'll pick up this one and kind of continue forward on the quest from there. Besides the 2 we had to skip, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left kind of pulled up here. 9 basically left to worry about to get ourselves into our minimized one. So maybe in the next hour we'll get through all of them. If not, we'll definitely at least have gotten through and set up with all of them by the end of the stream today. So see you guys after this little bit of a break. All right, I am back. Sorry that that took a bit longer. Some things have come up that I have to potentially take care of when we are done streaming. Let's get back to this. Excuse me, can I ask you something? You see, my brother likes someone. They used to read books together a lot when they were young, but a few years ago, she moved far, far away. And it seems like my brother still can't forget her. Sometimes I even whisper her name. Or he even whispers her name. Mercedes. See, I don't know if he can concentrate on making medicine like that. He even tried writing her a letter about his feelings. But he hasn't sent it yet. So I was wondering if you could give it to her for him. I don't know where she lives, but could you do it for him, please? What? You want to know more about her? Well, I know she likes books. Mm-hmm. Alright, so we already stole the letter. Mm-hmm. What's that you say? Is that letter from me? I wonder who it could be from. My dear Mercedes, how have you been? It's been 8 years since you left. Whenever I close my eyes, I imagine what your days so far away must be like. Remember when we used to read together in Clearbrook? Brook? We used to exchange our favorite books. The ones you gave me left such an impression on me. Remember the water blooms? I know you loved them so. Being with you always made my heart feel full. So when the time came, couldn't just say goodbye. I regret it now. Me too. Since then, I've become the town apothecary. What are you doing? Where are you? I'm sure you've had some hard times over the past few years. But I hope your days have also been filled with happiness. I miss you and wish you all the best, wherever you are. Oh, and I've got so many good books to tell you about. Zeph. Thank you. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. To tell you the truth, I miss him a lot too. I tried writing him a letter of my own, but I hid it away in a book and never sent it. What should I do? Oh, it's nothing. Please forget what I said. And that begins the second one. And now she's got a new item for us to take. Alright, and then my guess is we now need to go back to Clearbrook. Yep, go in here. Oh. So, what's troubling you today? If it's medicine you need, then no. Then what is it? A letter for me? Let's see what it says. Dear Zeph, I hope this letter finds you in good health. It's been 8 years since that day. It's me, Mercedes. Do you still remember me? I'm a librarian at the Royal Academy. I spent every day surrounded by books. It's like a dream come true. I may have moved away from Clearbrook, but I've always wanted to see your dream come true. I'm sure you're an amazing apothecary by now. Whenever I catch a cold, I always think about going to you for a diagnosis. I can't believe 8 years have passed already. At all this time, there's something that I've been meaning to tell you. I miss you, Zeph. There are so many good books I want to tell you about. If I ever go back to Clearbrook, I'd like to read them together. Mercedes. Aww. Isn't that adorable? Mercedes. I've always... Zeph? Oh. Haha! Well. Alright. Alright, Saints Bridge. Upstream would be the location actually here, huh? Yep, okay. He's been acting strange lately. He just sighs all the time. I wonder what happened. He's sick, or at least that's what the grown-ups say. They say he can't be cured with medicine. Oh no, what do we do? I want to be friends with Melanie, but how? I wonder what she thinks of me. Looks like it's getting worse. Yeah. I wish we could find a cure. Do you know what it's called, Daryl? I think they called it love sickness. River Blossom from the Bully. Always take a discount at the end.
Hello there.
Now I'm worrying about hold on. I know I just took a broken one of the ads, but give me just a moment to uh, do one other thing. Uh, Take a little bit of time, but we'll come back and finish this once I come back. Alright, I am back. Hopefully things have calmed down enough that we can get through the rest of this quick. Um... Alright, yeah. I know this flower. That's Mulaney's favorite. Why don't you give it to her then? I'm sure she'd be happy to have it. I'll give it a try, thanks.
Oh,
Mulaney? Yes? I got this for you. Do you want it? I heard you like flowers, and I hope you can like me too. Great job, Nate. Yeah! Mulaney? I'm sorry, but I can't take this flower from you. You see, I like a meal. Me? Oh no, that was supposed to be a secret. I... Hey Nate, I was surprised too. Oh, what should I say? What's the problem now? You've both done nothing wrong. So cheer up already. We're all friends here, aren't we? You're right, Daryl. Uh, we're friends, and I'm going to help Nate however I can. Thank you. But right now, I'd like to be alone. Sorry. Poor Nate. I've only ever seen grown-ups with that look on their face. Does that mean he's becoming a grown-up too? Uh-huh. Alright, promised you coin, and here it is. Now bring us the best wheat you got. Yes, of course. Melangni, look who it is. It's me, Reggie. We sent that wretch Werner back, to L where he belongs, remember? Lord Harold and the rest of us have been trying to put this place back together. Even the townsfolk are doing what they can to undo the harm Werner did. And his lordship is working hard enough to put the rest of us to shame. Now it's just a matter of time before this place is back to what it used to be. Looks like another merchant's made his way here. 1 second, mate. I'll leave the rest to you. Okay, I'm a farmer by trade, but treasure hunting's my passion. My latest undertaking is searching for the lost loot of House Lander. We're highborn folks of this town, and we're famed for hoarding treasure. Finding the hidden loot ticket is my ticket to exclusive League of Gentlemen Discoverers. Hey, we already had the item for him. This notebook belonged to the Lander family. A secret hiding place. That must be where the treasure lies, so I was right all along. I'll tell near everyone I meet that I'll be a great treasure hunter. But most folk just laugh, stop the idle dreaming, and live in the real world, they say. But being a treasure hunter is all about dreaming. It's in the nature of the trade. Mayhaps it was just the childish fancy that I'd done better to forget when I grew to be a man. But I don't see how I could. Might as well tell a man to stop loving. Today's the day I leave farming behind and become the treasure hunter I was meant to be. And it's all thanks to you. We'll meet again, friend, out there in the winding roads. Alright. Um, travel to Wellspring. You blocking the building immediately west of the tavern. He might be a bit of a fight. All right.
Let us fight with honor.
Damn.
Have at you. Out of my way. The battle is true. Have at you. Too slow. The battle is victory shall be mine. Your wounds are healed. Too slow. The battle is out of my way. Now then. The my blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee. Damn. A miracle indeed. Victory out of my way. Cursed witchery. The battle is cursed witchery. A miracle indeed.
Oh, I should have healed.
Have at out of my way. Too slow. The bat out of my way. Cursed witchery. Damn. A miracle indeed. Too slow. The battle is true. Out of my way. Victor, out of my way. My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee. Victory shall be mine. Victory shall be mine. Your wounds are healed. Too slow. The have at out of my way. Damn. A miracle indeed. Too slow. Victory. Have at you. Death by 1,000 cuts. Now, my blade is unbent. I wreak havoc upon thee. Victory shall be mine. A miracle indeed. Victory. Cursed witchery. Now then. Too slow. Have at you.
It should finish him.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Nice.
My blade is
And he leveled up.
I wreak havoc upon thee. With each battle, I grow stronger.
There's the necklace. All right. Uh. I don't believe my eyes. Where did you get that? Thank you so much, mate. Let's get it to his lordship right away. What's the matter? Oh, and you've brought a familiar face with you. Lord Harold, we wanted to give you something. How'd you get this, Reggie? I very clearly recall selling it. Our friend here brought it back for you. I wish you would have told us, sir. Nobody wants to see you selling your precious mementos like that. I understand, but Werner's reign began when my father fell from power. As his son, I have a responsibility to the townspeople to atone for that. Whenever I think of those who lost friends or family, an heirloom appears a mere trinket. That's enough, sir. Reggie. Everyone here knows how hard you work to put this town back together. There ain't no doubt about it. If atonement's what you're aiming for, you've already gone above and beyond it. This necklace, heirloom, or trinket, or what have you, brings... I hope it helps you as much as you've helped a lot of us. Now it's time to stop staring at the past and focus on the future. You're right, Reggie. I've been so obsessed with making amends that I lost sight of what was truly important. This necklace will be both a precious reminder of my family and of this day. Thank you, both of you. There we go. Another quest in the books. And now... we need to go to Whisper Mill. And... is that new... you? Guide. Oh. Okay. Ah, so it was you after all. How long has it been, Heathcote? You've gotten so old. You're no spring chicken yourself. And yet I managed to get in. It appears your skills just aren't what they used to be. But it was a struggle to get that far, wasn't it? I doubt you could have gone another step. Or would you rather I attribute that to old age? At least your sense of humor never gets old. I think we're actually going to end it on this one because I can feel I'm not up to much more. Just to get you to see me. Perfect chance to get that cat's eye from you. He was a notorious thief in his heyday. Rivaling our youth, he always aiming for the same treasure. And eventually, it hearts the same women. Who could steal the beloved cat's eye? Furious and professed my love to her, but her heart was already set on another. Such truth though he may be. Washed his hands of the business and ran away with her. Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's that. Yeah, we've only got a few side quests left, and I am at a spot where I actually think I need to end for the day, because of a few different things going on. So I am sorry to call it short today, but we will end it here. Tomorrow we will be back with Hades, but I may do a nighttime stream to clean this stuff up. I don't know. I'll kind of play it by ear from here. But as always, hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Sorry for it being a little bit shorter, but I will see you all next time. So, later.